So this is Ellie Ellis. I've had three born children into this world, and I couldn't be more prouder of their accomplishments as we all move through life. I'm gonna come out of the house for a minute because I think they're miracles. To me, they're works of art because we always say humans are priceless. That's how I grew up. I think they're trying to put a price. We cannot let them put a price on a human. That's not good. That's not metaphysical. The miracle of within. You have to have things set up. There has to be a flow and accomplishments. And I'm not talking about third world. We just got to get them food. To start food and computers to third world countries that are so poor they're starving and don't have medicine. Drink their own feces, Mr. Gates and Bill and Melinda, for your work. That upsets everybody. Nobody wants to hear that. It may not directly affect us, we think, but any of the echelons that, whether they're mentally ill or they're in such poverty, they live in Plato's cave. What I want to talk about is my daughter, Haley. Unusual she is. She calls me crazy, and I'm not successful because I don't have a lot of money as an artist. I've got my ideas, and I've got my education. I've got some friends that can hear me. I was so happy to see Robbie, and he was still very smart and has a girlfriend. My first boyfriend when I got back to Richmond. But yeah, I'm afraid my daughter has some fear. I'm in a situation right now where the living situation became impossible, and it wasn't really my fault. It's nobody's fault when mental health issues are there, but it's just a struggle and trying to get them help in today's world. But it was violent. I couldn't live there. So I told my daughter, I'd be happy to pay you $100 a week until I find a place and get a car. And if in fact it was so difficult, she could also just drop me off at a homeless shelter and I could work from there. Maybe she could keep my dogs. I'm trying to facilitate better relationships in my family. And the judgment of me is very harsh because I don't follow the regime of the corporation to get a job. I'm not into that. That's not fun. My sister's husband's medical, and that's a given job. You get a job if you're in the medical field. Computers, you get a job. But my job as an artist and as a performance artist is to observe. Now, my daughter hates my videos. She's like, oh, don't put those, but they're real. There's nothing fake about those. And it's almost like wearing your underpants around the capital city of Virginia, like just going out there. And I don't think that's illegal, Ralph. Is that illegal to wear my bra and undies? It's like a bathing suit, kind of. But just to prove my worth that I'm real, I would wear my bra and undies around the Capitol. But I don't think anyone really wants to see it. I'm no Heather Locklear. But yeah, no, the videos are real. My daughter, what's so unusual about her, and she cannot deem me unusual, when she moves in a house and within 2 weeks she has a whole farm set up. Even prior to her move, she had probably 200 plants she was starting. Is that normal? Don't you usually wait till you move in and then slowly build up? But she's en route again to get another goat. They're going to have 3 goats, 3 pigs, and they keep track of the chickens and the ones they leave with the little thing on top that she says she doesn't think they see as well. I don't know. I said, do you know that? But yeah, no, she's obsessive like me, just in a different direction. It's not a bad obsession. I mean, the kids are seeing it. But she got really mad at me because I wanted to put Callista in an art class. And part of it was I wanted to learn. I was like, this is curious. I want to see what the VMFA is doing. And because I would sit with Callista, it wouldn't be like she doesn't have a teacher there. Now, Hillary doesn't know a whole lot about art. I mean, she never took art classes. But Callista is very much into visual. And I don't want it to get hodgepodge where she's not challenged because she's done the Jackson Pollock thing. She's like, okay, good. I got this mastered. What's next, Grandmommy? So we did the blind, letting go of ideas and expectations in art. But no, she got really mad at me, and they want to control, because they're controlling and computer programmer and scientist. And then my mother, Linda, oh my God, she used to play the lottery. Guess what? She never won. it may be a better investment to buy a painting and then invest in that. Or go on a game show. Now, my mom could have done that because she was really smart. She probably would have won some thousands of dollars. But I'm just trying to build my family back, because I will say Hillary never sent me a card, called me, or visited me in the hospital. One time, the very last hospital stay I had, she brought a sweat top. But I guess she's scared of it, you know. But no, she's very unusual. I mean, no one does what she's doing. And I know Matt's mother's having trouble with it. She got a second dog and puppy. But I mean, to me, it's like, I know how to train dogs. And so I know what's going. I mean, I get it. They don't have enough energy or time to spend with these puppies because they've got kids and but that's okay. I had a dog growing up. My mom didn't have time either. And we were at the Winn-Dixie at a stoplight on the way home. And the dog jumps out the window, the poodle mix. She decides she wanted to go somewhere else. She wanted to ride in the car, and she jumps out the window. So we put it on the, so I understand that there's a lot of nice dogs out there in good nature that just are not well trained. But it's just I spend a lot of time with my service dogs, my therapy dogs, and my performance art called No Return. No return from this.